As a belief system, Jainism is strongly focused on non-violence in all forms. They do not eat meat since a life had to be taken to obtain meat. They try to prevent injury to even the smallest of creatures. That is why Jains don't roam out in the dark to prevent stepping on small creatures like ants. Jain monks, especially Svetambara sect, cover their mouth to prevent flying insects, microbes from entering their mouth and getting killed. Digambara Jain monks do not wear cloths since to obtain cloths plants have to be injured or silkworms have to be killed, which is again violence. While Buddhism also considers non-violence as a virtue, it is not too focused on the non-violence aspect. That is why Buddhist monks accept meat when offered, wear full cloths. Their main focus is nirvana and excessive focus on concepts like vegetarianism. Non-injury to other creatures is considered as attachment. The Buddha taught the importance of middle path, i.e. neither being gluttonous nor starving oneself to death. Jainism is completely an atheistic belief system. Jains do not believe in the existence of an all-powerful creator God. For Jains the world was never created but has always existed. Buddhism is not an atheistic doctrine since they talk about the existence of gods and a creator God, but according to Buddhists, praying or trusting these gods have no meaning since they are fallible. The Buddhists are expected to meditate and achieve nirvana rather than pray and focus on some deity. Jains believe in the existence of a living soul whereas Buddhists don't. On many other aspects they are actually quite similar to each other. Buddhism and Jainism were not related to each other as parent or child but rather children of common parent, born at different intervals, though at about the same period of time and marked by distinct characteristics, though possession a strong family of resemblances. W. W. Hunter writes, Jainism is as much independent from other sects, especially from Buddhism, as can be expected from any other sect. Notwithstanding certain similarities, it differs from Buddhism in its ritual and objects of worship. Similarities. 1. The source of both the religion is Vedic religion and both and indebted to Upanishads. 2. Both Gautam Buddha and Mahavir belong to princely families and not to priestly families. 3. Both deny the existence of God. 4. Both denied the authority of the Vedas and the necessity of performing sacrifices and rituals. 5. Both have accepted the theories of karma, rebirth and moksha. 6. Both taught in the language of the common people, i.e. Prakrit, and not in Sanskrit, which was the language of the priests. 7. Both of them were opposed to animal sacrifices. 8. Both of them admitted disciples from all the castes and from both sexes. 9. Ahimsa is the prominent principle of both the religions. 10. Both Buddhism and Jainism put stress on right conduct and right knowledge and not on religious ceremonial and ritual as the way to obtain salvation. 12. Both the religions were later on divided into two sects. Buddhism was divided into Mahayana and Hinayana. Jainism was divided into Svetambara and Digambara. 13. Both had their own three gems or Tri-Ratna. Tri-Ratna of Jainism were right philosophy, right knowledge and right character. The Tri-Ratna of Buddhism were Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. 14. Both had three main religious texts. Tripitaka, i.e. Vinaya Pitaka, Sutta and Abhidhamma Pitaka were the three religious texts of Buddhism, whereas Anga, i.e., Anga, Upanga and Mulgrajitha were those of the Jainism. Dissimilarities. 1. Difference regarding conception moksha. According to Buddhism, a man attains moksha when he ends all the desires and can attain it while living in the world. But according to Jainism, moksha is freedom from miseries and can be attained only after death. 2. Means of attainment of moksha. According to Buddhist, Sangha is proper for attainment of moksha and they hate self-mortifications and severe penances. Jainism believes in fasts and severest penances. 3. Ahimsa. Though both emphasize the principle of ahimsa, yet Jainism is more strict in this connection. 4. Soul. Buddhists do not believe in the existence of soul, whereas Jainism believes the existence of soul in every living being.